What's going on, people? It's your boy CinaMatics, back at it again. So today we're going to be talking about depression. Why do I feel depressed? We're going to be talking about what actually depression is. I'm going to be getting into some of the spiritual roots to depression. I will actually be discussing how people are actually diagnosed with depression from the DSM-5, which is the mental health Bible, so to speak. So I'm going to get into it right now. Stay tuned. It's your boy CinaMatics. What is depression? According to psych.net, depression, aka depressive disorder or clinical depression, is a common and serious mood disorder. According to the DSM-5, outlines the criteria of 5 or more of the following symptoms during a 2-week period, and at least one of the symptoms have to be either a depressed mood or a loss of interest or pleasure. So here are the actual symptoms of depression. Number 1, depressed mood most of the day, nearly every day. Number 2, markedly diminished interest or pleasure at all, almost all activities most of the day, nearly every day. Number 3, significant weight loss when not dieting or weight gain, or decrease or increase in appetite nearly every day. Number 4, a slowing down of thought and a reduction of physical movement, observable by others, not merely subjective feelings of being restlessness or being slowed down, okay? Number 5, fatigue or loss of energy nearly every day. Number 6, feeling worthlessness or excessive or inappropriate guilt nearly every day. Number 7, diminished ability to think, concentrate, or indecisiveness nearly every day. Or lastly, number 8, recurrent thoughts of death, recurrent suicidal ideation without a specific plan or a suicide attempt or a specific plan for committing suicides. Now that you hear all of those things, I really want you to know that most people undermine depression as maybe a funk or just having a couple of bad days, etc. But to be diagnosed or clinically diagnosed, you have to meet the criteria as above. For two weeks, etc., what the criteria was for the DSM-5 to be actually categorized as clinically depressed. But that doesn't mean you're not depressed, because if it's only been 4 days out of the 2 weeks, then that just means you've been depressed for 4 days. You might not have been depressed the whole 2 weeks, and you can't be clinically depressed, but you were depressed for 4 days. So don't underestimate it, and don't really try to brush it off as if it doesn't matter. The truth can hurt, but when we accept the things that we cannot change, it makes it a lot easier to deal with. So let's get into the spiritual cause of depression. Spiritual cause of depression is having anger and not accepting your right to have this anger, or having feelings of hopelessness. So from my personal experience, depression can manifest in many different ways. It can look like this, like my hair is messed up, my face, I'm not trimmed up, my shirt is dirty, I might smell like onions, I might not have taken a shower in 5 days, I might think poorly of myself, a lot of different things. Weight fluctuation, again, as they said. Essentially, when you're depressed, your demeanor is just like, what the fuck ever, man. Like, I don't really care about life. I don't really care about anything right now. Just get me out of here. That's what the basic feeling about depression is. It's a sadness, a melancholiness. If you've ever felt any one of these ways, check out my next video, because I'm going to be highlighting 3 ways in which you can really help to conquer the depression in the moment. So if you're really interested in kicking your depression, check out my next video, as I'm going to provide you 3 ways that you can improve or get out of the depression, so to speak. If this video provided you with any value, please like and subscribe. It would really help out the algorithm so that my video is going to be seen by other people who could possibly benefit from this information.